children fed a homeless dog for 6 months. He recently thanked us. Usually, a variety of stories are associated with stray animals. One of them happened in a small village. Everything is as usual. An adult dog wandered into the yard. People didn't kick him out. The children gave him the name Ryzik. The family tried to find the owner. They asked all over the village, but no one showed up. At first, Ryzik was afraid of everyone and hid at the slightest movement in his direction. They fed him, gave him porridge, meat, and provided him with water. He was in the yard irregularly, often disappeared, but returned again. Each time he was very hungry. Something terrible happened in the spring. After a long absence, the dog returned with a huge wound and covered in ticks. The father of the family treated the wound, pulled out the ticks, and treated him with pills. During recovery, Ryzik lived at their home. At that moment, he was weak and gradually ceased to be afraid of people. After a long rehabilitation, he ran away again. But after a while, he returned and began bringing mice into the yard. The whole village knew him. He often showed up to other residents. They also fed him, but did not try to tame him. Ryzik followed his owners everywhere, who cured him. He happily took the woman to the store, to the bus, or just for a walk. The dog loved to play with children and behaved like a real nanny. I never barked at the guys or got angry with them. It was a pity that sometimes he left them for a long time and ran away in an unknown direction. One day the owner was going to the store, and of course, Ryzik ran with her for company. On the street they met two dogs that the woman had not seen in the village before, and they began to run in her direction. But Ryzik was not taken aback and stepped forward of the woman. It was the first time she heard how he growls and shows his teeth. The owner realized that she could go anywhere with such a dog. Apparently, this is how he decided to thank people for saving him and began to protect the woman. She quickly moved on, and after a while Ryzik caught up with her and they continued on their way. This is how everything comes back in life. The dog, who could have died a long time ago, showed courage at the most unusual moment as a sign of gratitude and came to the defense of the person.